that. I'm on it.
Response time, 57 seconds.
50 seconds.
40 seconds.
20 seconds. 15. We're yard snacks now. 10, 9.
Activate Mazarin chip.
5, 4.
Recreate Science Division headquarters immediately.
1.
What explosion? A cat?
A what? What cat?
Just a cat, sir. Black cat. Must have tripped a sensor. False alarm.
Why do they make all these newfangled gadgets and whatnots if they don't work? Check the alarms later. We've got a 5 hovercraft pile-up in Knightsbridge.
Cancel virtual environment. Now no one will ever know who took the Mazarin chip. And with it, we take the Prime Minister of Great Britain and Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. Bring Sherlock Holmes back to life. Back to life.
It's elementary, my dear Watson.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Sherlock Holmes is on the case. Moriarty. Sherlock Holmes is on the case.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Leaking gasoline. Violation code 6498.
The Mazarin chip has been stolen, Mr. Holmes. New Scotland Yard's clueless, and you don't seem to give a Z. It's a top secret breakthrough, and it's gone. If it were to fall into the wrong hands. You, sir, of course, are unaware that the Mazarin chip is.
A voice-activated virtual reality microchip that creates lifelike environments on demand.
Who are you? That's an official secret.
I'm an official, and I'll keep it secret.
I say, yes, but, who are you?
Traffic control. As one advanced compute droid unit, I'd like to say, you look dashing. I like your gleam.
Well, thank you, dear lady.
Watson, don't shut it up. Get it out.
Good afternoon.
Prime Minister?
I don't understand these people.
Sorry I can't ask you to stay for tea, but an important game's afoot. Oh, did you know, by the way, your cruiser has a galvaline leak?
Splendid disguise, Holmes. Meter-made android. But if you're... then whose?
Come, Watson. I'd never wear a carnation in April. Or any other month, for that matter. Read my waxwork effigy, borrowed from Madame Tussauds. Very useful. You see, we are being watched.
Martin Fenwick.
Good eyes, Watson.
Lestrade, I don't know why you sent that memo begging me to see this lunatic. Grayson was right. He couldn't find a thief in a prism.
I take issue with you, Prime Minister. Unless I am very much mistaken, Mr. Fenwick here and his employer are the thieves who stole your precious Mazarin chip.
I don't believe you, sir. Prove it.
I'd love to, Prime Minister, but recent developments have led me to believe there is a certain danger in your being here.
Prove it.
Voila! The trap is set.
Holmes and the Prime Minister are there.
Oui, just waiting to be nabbed. Where are you? It's cold out here.
Don't let anyone leave. The game ends here.
Very well. We have a few minutes, but bear with me, Prime Minister. For your safety, I shall have to be quick. My job, Prime Minister, is to solve problems, to observe carefully, then use my brain. Let me start with the events of last night. I'm sure you felt the peculiar tremor in the early hours this morning.
Particularly moving sonata, Holmes.
Nothing immediately suspicious there, but I did note the time, 2:16. And that morning I asked Watson to keep his ear to the police scanners over breakfast.
Yes, he did. A lot of police activity in the East End. Something happened around 2:30 last night.
Very interesting. I also observed this morning that I had a tail. Rather low tech for you, Lestrade, but old Dummy does do the job. So, off I went, without my tail, as it were, to see what the police were up to. I was struck with the ingenuity of the crime, the intrepid and the singular use of the Mazarin chip to facilitate the getaway. The police, too, were impressed, eh, Lestrade?
A black cat! I saw it! Look, maybe Holmes can help.
No, I'll not have that prehistoric gumshoe on this case. The Yard will handle it.
The Prime Minister memoed me this morning he wants to consult with Holmes personally.
The Prime Minister what? Who put that idea in his bird brain?
So, while the police were busy with their investigations, I found my first clue. 11D and 12B, two tall men. One muscular, one sinewy. You will observe the sinewy gentleman had an unusual heart-shaped gouge missing from the heel of the underside of his right boot.
Bravo, Holmes!
Get on with it.
Watson, did I introduce you to our new addition? Tiger Lily is his name. Cats are singular animals. And it is a fact that cats lick 95% of the humans they come in contact with. A particularly useful trait I have found in the field of criminology. If you would be so kind, Watson, as to take a saliva sample from our feline friend. We shall see whose DNA Tiger Lily has had the pleasure of licking in the past few hours. Good. My job done at the crime scene, I return to our friend outside.
Huh? Code violation 11598. Cruiser parked over 3 feet from curb.
3 feet? Don't they give you droids eyes? 1, 2, not even 2 feet, sweetheart.
Malfunction! Malfunction!
Huh? Ah!
With the heart-shaped gouge. Exact match.
So, one robber was certainly Fenwick. And, Watson, if you please, whose DNA was present.
New Scotland Yard Central Computer uplink. Uplinked. 4 DNA strains present in the cat's saliva. One cat named Tiger Lily and licked you too, did he, Holmes?
Naturally. Who else?
Martin Fenwick and Professor James Moriarty. Well done, Holmes.
As I suspected. What now concerns me is why Moriarty stole the chip. You mentioned you received a memo from Lestrade suggesting you visit me, Prime Minister.
I didn't send a memo.
Exactly. I learned as much from overhearing your conversation with Grayson this morning, Lestrade. It would appear, Prime Minister, that you were lured here as a trap.
A trap? Sir, your mind is...
Unless I am very much mistaken, I hear the tread of Fenwick's boot upon our steps. If you would be so very kind, Lestrade, as to safely escort the Prime Minister away from here by the secret exit.
Is this another of your pranks, sir?
Quick, Watson, hide! We could be in some danger.
Holmes.
Don't break it, Fenwick. It's a curious old thing. Nothing too high-tech about it. Not like a virtual reality Mazarin chip.
Zut! He knows about the chip.
Quiet!
So you're right, Holmes. These are our thieves.
He's a slippery customer, Watson. Don't take your eyes off him. No violence, Fenwick. I beg of you. Consider the furniture. I believe you came for more than just me, Moriarty. So sorry the Prime Minister had to leave.
Did you ticket my cruiser, Mr. Holmes?
Watch out, Prime Minister!
Prime Minister!
Back! Mazarin chip. Create high-security wing Alcatraz immediately. The Prime Minister and I have some financial business to attend to. Oh, by the way, the only way to cancel your little environment is with the Mazarin chip. When we're done, I'll destroy it and lock you in here forever. Goodbye, Holmes.
There's not a terrible lot about this that is virtual. Refined titanium alloy. We can't get out.
No problem. I'll just call the yard and get a wrecking crew down here.
Really, Lestrade? I believe I'd rather not have my flat permanently destroyed by your lot. Watson, if you'd be so kind to reconfigure Lestrade's communicator. I'll need a line to the Prime Minister's cruiser. Audio only, please.
I am His Majesty's representative, and I demand to know what you intend.
My intentions? To make a fortune.
Mazarin chip. Cancel virtual environment.
No! No!
Watson, we need all hands on deck. Alert the irregulars.
Stop!
Remember, the power of multiple approaches. Each of you observe what you can. Report back. I will assimilate the observations. We must find out where they are, and quickly.
I will not cooperate with terrorists.
Welcome home, Prime Minister. Recognize where we are. Allow me to make you more comfortable. Mazarin chip. Recreate 10 Downing Street, the Prime Minister's Central Operations Office, immediately.
My office!
Exact in every detail and fully functioning. And now, if you please, let us access these toys.
Let me go!
Retinal scan. Palm scan. Affirmative. Good morning, Prime Minister. What would you like to do today?
Oh, I was contemplating raising interest rates, say 17%, selling all government holdings, devaluing the good old pound sterling, and cutting off the money supply.
What? The financial markets will crash!
That, my dear Prime Minister, is the general idea.
Fenwick drove off in the PM's cruiser, which was dripping galvaline, right?
Excellent. You followed the drips.
Uh-huh. And I got the cruiser. But I don't know where they went.
Observe. Use what you know.
We interrupt you with this urgent bulletin. Various inexplicable actions on the part of the British government have put all British financial institutions on the brink of failure. Nobody seems to know how these catastrophic events occurred, but one thing is certain. British markets are in a tailspin, and potentially global markets will follow.
Ah, now we know Moriarty's game. Well, irregulars, what have you got for me?
It's them. Fenwick's footprint. This way for sure.
Excellent. We're coming. Proceed with caution.
The trail ends here. We're fresh out of clues, Mr. Holmes.
There are always clues. Yes, anything that doesn't fit a pattern is worth examining more closely. We can see in, but they can't see out.
What? Open it up. We're going in.
Forget violence, Lestrade. Moriarty's learned his lesson and will protect the Mazarin to the hilt. We are going to have to flush it out. I need all of you to proceed to 221B, surround the building and announce your presence, but under no circumstances come in until my signal.
Very good. What's your signal?
You will know it when you see it. Now go. We don't have much time.
Gold never loses its value. We're done here. Now you and I will take a virtual trip to the gold reserves deep in the Bank of England. You're the only person in England with access, and we'll take out, all the gold. That'll make me the richest man in the world. And as we all know, money is power. Activate Mazarin chip.
Quick, the light! Looking! Everything's off.
We start again. Recreate the virtual environment and use the Prime Minister to access...
The Prime Minister's gone!
Quick! I have to avert a crisis.
Temporarily averted, Prime Minister. I crashed the system. Now, we must reclaim the Mazarin chip. Stick with me.
There! Get him!
Go on, Prime Minister! Get outside!
Soot!
Cabby!
Get them back in a building!
Go, now!
Pay the cowboy, please, Prime Minister. And I owe him for these.
Now I have them.
There.
That's the dummy. It's far too pale. How could anyone confuse it?
If you know everything, where are they?
Quiet!
Shh.
Blast it! Where's Holmes?
Where's the secret exit?
Moriarty, you are surrounded. Come out with your hands up. Come out with your hands up.
We don't stand a chance.
Nonsense. I'll merely use the Mazarin chip to turn this room into a transporter and beam us out.
Brilliant!
I was kidding, idiot. You obviously haven't watched the classics. Perhaps an underground entrance would suffice. Activate Mazarin chip.
Fireworks! Immediately!
That's the sign!
Stop! Cancel virtual environment.
Where's Moriarty?
Shh. I expected better from Moriarty. Unobservant of him not to see I wasn't the dummy. I'm not that pale, and no carnation. Eyes and brains, Moriarty. It seems that my nemesis is no dummy either.
Holmes? The Prime Minister?
Do you have the chip? I take it back. I take it all back. Mr. Holmes, you're a genius.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Prime Minister. Just observant. Eyes and brains, my dears. Eyes and brains.
Geek.